Rob.
I'm MacLeod.
And this is a Drunkn Bar Fight review for the HTC Vive.
Where was the accent from?
I don't know. Drunkn Bar Fight for the Vive is a VR party game. The more you drink, the stronger you feel. And let me tell you, you'll need it, as anyone and everyone in the bar may be looking for trouble your way. You'll start off outside the bar, and as soon as you pull the triggers, you're inside beside a jukebox, listening to some tunes. There are glasses and bottles of drinks to consume, and if you're a little creative, weapons aplenty. The numbers won't always be fair, and you may be fighting more than one person at a time. Fingers will be flipped, poses will be struck, and fists will be flying. So grab the stool, grab a cue, and it's time to get a little crazy. Do you have what it takes? But more importantly, is this fight and is this game worth your time and money? Let's find out. So Drunkn Bar Fight, the review. What did you think?
I thought it was a really neat concept, a really fun idea that just sadly was poorly developed.
I kind of have to lean with you on this one. I don't like to agree with you, but in this case, it's a neat sounding idea. Even some of the gameplay it looks fun, but the collision detection is just bad.
It's horrible.
The ragdoll of the character that you're playing doesn't really seem connected properly. There was one point where we were playing, the groin of the character was about 3 feet. And it actually made it so that you couldn't punch the person because your arms were so far back.
Well, and it's not just the issue of having your punch connect to where you're throwing it. The parameters that you map out for the game, you'll have players that are just outside your reach, and you should be capable of punching them according to where you see them in front of you, but they're not registered as inside the perimeter that's allowable for gaming. During this game, I saw my walls punched far more frequently than I've ever seen with any other game.
I actually did. I dented the wall in this game just because of the fact the bounding box doesn't really line up with where you are, and when you're reaching for things that are supposed to be attacking you, it's a bit of a miss.
I love violence, but this game made me feel violent for all the wrong reasons.
There's lots of cute parts to this game. When you reach and grab a drink off the bar and pound it back, your vision gets kind of goofy. You throw the ball and it breaks on their head, or you throw the chair and it breaks over them and they go flying. Again, getting back to things not being where they're supposed to be. The number of times I reached to grab a pool stick, it wouldn't recognize it. It wouldn't pick up where I was telling it to. It was just incredibly frustrating. Sometimes I'd reach to grab a pool ball and it would work. The next time it wouldn't. I'd reach for a bottle. It would be there. The next time it wouldn't. It's an early access game. I think you made a valid point. Early access is not an excuse. I don't know what they'll change.
Exactly.
If anything.
They really should have just put a little bit more fine-tuning in it before the initial release.
Potential. The game has potential.
Very cute idea.
But I can't recommend a game just on potential, because if they don't actually implement the things that will make it fun, you're buying a game that isn't worth the value. $12.99. Right now, as we review this, it's 15% off. To me, that's too much money.
Especially when considering that there are other games at the same price point. Where you stick your hand is where it registers in the game.
And if the developer is watching this, seriously, I believe that you can do some great stuff with this. And if you change it, I will re-evaluate this game. But as it is right now for sale on the Steam store, how many spilled beers would you give it out of 10? I'm probably sticking the same. I'd give it a 3. It's not fun to play for a long period of time.
Great idea. Let's just keep developing it.
It should have been a good time, but it wasn't.
They accented it.
I can't help it. So that's the review for Drunkn Bar Fight. If there's anything that you'd like to see added, if you like this, if you didn't like it, let us know. The comments are way down there. If you are the guy that made this game, I expect a little down thumb thing. I understand, it's okay. We are cheering for you.
We are.
Yeah.
I really do love the concept.
Like button, subscribe button, click them like 100 times. Tell all your friends, tell them how wonderful this is. We hope to see you again real soon. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Take care.
See ya. Pushing up my buttons, babe, but you keep fronting me.